2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game. Who will be recognized as the best of the best? Well, you look at Walker. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And even though he hadn't necessarily set himself apart from the rest of that rookie class, you can see that his game does seem to be well suited for the NBA.
I don't think there's a question about that. It's this stage for him about learning each and every day, both practices and games, and staying focused on how to get better.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Trey Murphy is out there with Nance. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's McCollum in at the 1. And for the Trailblazers, in at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Now, here's Simons. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Brogdon a screen on McCollum. Simons with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Initiative taken by Simons on offense there, attracting the defense, and that kind of attention helps him draw fouls.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
And the second free throw, good. This Pelican front office has done a great job, Brent, finding some diamonds in the rough, players that have now helped.
Think about it, Kevin. They grabbed Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, both undrafted players. And those guys are key rotation pieces to change the tempo of any game. Herb Jones, a great steal in the second round, defensively comes in, creates havoc. I mean, a lot of really impressive finds for this front office.
Shot clock at 2, and it's Ingram missing. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Here's Ingram after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Pass to Valanciunas. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, a little physicality for a little guy goes a long way, but a little physicality from a big guy, that goes Valanciunas' way.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. McCollum against Simons. Brogdon with the screen for Simons. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
McCollum passes to Valanciunas. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Ingram against Brogdon. And that one's good. Ingram.
And the body control from the slender Brandon Ingram out there. Nice work finishing through contact.
Ingram against Brogdon. Ayton a screen on Ingram. Brogdon the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Ingram outside. McCollum up top. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and CJ cashes in.
Now here's Simons. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. Valanciunas with a screen on Simons. Passes to Valanciunas. Ingram outside. Shoots over Grant. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And there's the pass to Ayton. Back to Simons. Now that we're past the trade deadline, Greg, what's crucial as we head into the All-Star break?
Well, for teams that traded for players to try to make them comfortable, and for teams that stood pat to continue pounding that rock and building chemistry.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Simons.
Simons really settling in to what he is in this league, and that is a microwave scorer that can come in and get buckets.
And he makes both free throws. Here's McCollum. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Valanciunas with a screen on Simons. Right wing. And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. It's Ingram on the wing. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Brogdon. And that one's good. Ingram's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Pass to Grant. Over Nance. No good from Grant.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Valanciunas with a screen on Simons. Simons against Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. Shoots over Simons. McCollum, no good. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Thibault, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Ingram. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. The shot's good from Nance.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. And he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
Now, here's Grant. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Grant the pass to Thibault. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. Ingram finds McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. And there's the feed to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Grant outside. Back to Simons. Clock at 6. Thibault for 3. Nance gets the rebound. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now, here's Brogdon. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. Ingram's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, when Ingram gets the ball on the inside, his length can really help him out to create shot opportunities.
To the inside, here's Ayton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's McCollum. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Ingram finds McCollum. With the drive. Yep, it counts. McCollum's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, he's just so good as C.J. McCollum at when to put the ball down on the floor and penetrate to the inside.
Simons, the pass to Brogdon. Ayton with it. Ayton a screen on McCollum. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Simons. Simons has got 3 assists tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Robert Williams, he's checked in for 8. Walker comes in for Grant. Sharp's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Williamson comes in for Larry Nance. Jones checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's Jose Alvarado in for C.J. McCollum. And so here is New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. Ingram passes to Alvarado. Now Williamson. Feeds it to Zeller. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
And then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and they're trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step.
Walker's shot is off. The Pelicans trail. Jones, the pass to Ingram, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Portland called for the foul.
Well, when Ingram is this aggressive offensively, the refs notice it too.
For New Orleans, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
The first one falls.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
And it's tied up with that one. Anderson with it. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Walker. Williamson looking it over. They shoot again, and he lays it up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
He makes it look easy. Zion just feasting on that second chance bucket.
Simons against Ingram. And that one's good by Henderson.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the Pelicans shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Zeller, a screen on Henderson. Here's Alvarado, taken away by Williams. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Oh, man, finishing it off there. Simons showing great quickness and alertness to get there that time.
.104 left in the first. Ingram outside from the high post. Will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Alvarado with it. Henderson defending. Now Alvarado. Still scoreless. It's good from long range.
Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And Jones sends it back. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Alvarado from outside off the mark. Portland leading. 3-pointers, Simons. He can't get it to go. Now here's Ingram. He's got 11. No good on the 3. Here's Sharp.
Hard to score on Herbert Jones. He will lock you up.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The Pelicans shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. We've got Sharp. Rob Williams is out there with Walker. Then it's Henderson. And it's Brogdon in at the two-guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And you love the energy of Jose Alvarado. He just brings it on the floor. A clear fan favorite.
Yeah, such a unique style of basketball, the way he goes about his business. And if a coach is smart, you're not trying to change it one bit. Jose brings all of that and mixes it up every single night.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
That free throw good from Brogdon. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And, Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP-level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high-percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Henderson passes to Williams. Williams, a screen on McCollum. The kick out to Walker. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game. The Pelicans trail. McCollum looking it over. Alvarado with it. Now Henderson defending. Zeller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Zion Williamson is, of course, unique athletically. His teammate C.J. McCollum says, I don't know if we'll ever see somebody with that strength, power, speed, and jumping ability. At times, the Pelicans' offensive game plan becomes simple, McCollum said. Get the ball to Z and get the heck out of the way. Kevin, I'm paraphrasing.
I know you are. I picked up on that, David. Thank you.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Williamson. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Trailblazers leading by 5. Brogdon kicks to Henderson. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 assists tonight.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Brogdon against McCollum. Pass to Jones. Williamson outside. Back to Jones. They need this. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Continuing to hone this part of his game. I like seeing Jones hit from deep.
Williams sets a screen for Henderson. Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
what I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Here's Alvarado. Zeller, a screen on Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Jones shoots the 3. Walker with the rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Alvarado, and he's good on the 3 ball. Alvarado's got 5.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Pass to Williams. Portland moving the ball around. Henderson left side. And a wide open look for Walker. And the Trailblazers another 3.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Here's Alvarado. No good that time. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Here's Walker. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league, and it has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
Andre Ayton's checked in for the Trailblazers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Sharp. The Pelicans also changing it up. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Zeller. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Herbert Jones. Now here's Williamson. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Brogdon with it, now defended by McCollum. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Nice to see Brogdon just step into one from the mid-range.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Trailblazers. They've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Pelicans. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And, for the Pelicans, they've pressed all the wrong buttons this season. It's been a series of one failed move after another, on and off the court.
Well, sometimes you earn your spot in the standings, and they've done that this year. There looked to be so much promise, so much talent on this team coming into the year. It's just baffling that all of those things went south for them.
Alvarado with it. Henderson defending. Valanciunas with a screen on Brogdon. Here's McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
It's so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
Henderson with a screen on McCollum. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brogdon left side. And here's Henderson. He has 5. He kicks it to Ayton. Over Valanciunas. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And the next one puts him in the bonus. And remember that 2023 dunk contest, Trey Murphy made a strong showing going to the finals.
Yeah, I love that he just got out there on that stage and showed what he could do. That kind of agility from a guy at his size with that kind of length, that functional coordination. Great to see him compete. Now, all Murphy has done since he's entered the NBA is shoot the lights out from the free throw line.
A different look now for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Williams. And it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson. The Pelicans also changing it up. Nance comes in for Williamson. And it's Ingram in for Jose Alvarado. Now here's Ingram. 11 points in the game. Nance with no one around. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Nance has got his second bucket tonight. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 4. Grant outside. Over McCollum. No good from Grant.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Ingram. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
Ingram with the effort and the length, that wiry frame helping him get in for that rebound.
Here's Brogdon. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Valanciunas dishes to Ingram. He shoots again. It's hauled in by Thibault.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Simons, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight in there.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
And he knocks down the first one. Shaedon Sharpe's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Pelicans also making a change. Alvarado's checked in. And Simons drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. There's the pass to Ayton. Ayton, a screen on Ingram. Sharpe, the pass to Ayton. Ingram with the steal. Inside, here's Valanciunas.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Ayton, a screen on Ingram. And it's Grant in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Alvarado. And a missed late. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Grant, and it's Thibault in the corner. Here's Sharpe. And another 3 for Portland.
Great to see Sharpe not hesitating, just firing the moment he touches the ball.
New Orleans has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Simons. He's defended by Alvarado. Thibault can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 8. There's the 3. A rebound by Simons.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's deflected.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Pelicans on D. They trail by 6. Grant surveying the D. Pocket 4. He doesn't hit that one. The Pelicans shooting at a decent 44% clip here. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Nance dishes to Valanciunas. New Orleans moving it around. Ingram up top. 15 points in the game.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
No good from Grant.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Stolen away. Here's Simons.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Simons drops them both. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 8-point game. Ingram drawing the double team. And Valanciunas kicks to Williamson. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
We've seen Zion play that point forward very, very well. He's very adept at distributing.
Portland leading by 6. Simons surveying the D. Grant right side. Nance gets the rebound. Nance has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Ingram. 6 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's the screen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Really taking it to the defense. Sharp was smart not to hold back that time.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
And the potential of Shaedon Sharpe is so very evident. I mean, this guy, given some more development and time to flourish, he will be an offensive force in this league for a long time.
Now here's Ingram. Tight defense on him. To the paint. Stolen by Grant. And we finished one half of basketball. Trailblazers lead by 6. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
You know, they were crashing the offensive glass. Those second chance points, they made a big difference. And they played bully ball. You know I like bully ball.
And it helps when your opponent won't block out. There's that, too. And now, time to glance at the power rankings midway through this regular season.
You know, for the Pelicans, what you see is what you get. And we aren't seeing much from them.
Yeah, they've got some nice pieces on their roster, but the lack of firepower to make any real noise, at least this year, it seems.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Ingram in at the 2 spot. And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, you've got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
Here's McCollum after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. McCollum with the ball. Nance passes to Valanciunas. Yep, that one goes. And that's 12 points for Valanciunas.
Well, Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Simons, the pass to Brogdon. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Ingram. For New Orleans, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Pelicans trail by 5. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD. Overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. Portland leading by 7. Now Simons. He's got 15. Out to the right wing. Grant finds Thibault, and the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Now here's Simons. Pass to Grant. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Brogdon against Ingram. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Making a bit of a statement. Murphy to the rack.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Simons. Stolen by McCollum. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. Here's Ayton. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
Ayton hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
McCollum against Simons. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Ingram.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
To Simons. Good D by McCollum.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Williamson. Good D by Brogdon. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Grant's got 5 now.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
Here's McCollum. Misses in close.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And it's good for 2.
You know what? That's a shot that great players can make.
Simons against McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I love how active Murphy is on offense because it forces the D to have to foul him.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
Both shots good from the stripe. Trailblazers leading by 7. Now here's Simons. He's got 15. Brogdon kicks to Simons. Here's Ayton. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 13th in field goal percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado. And more often than not, he prevails. McCollum against Simons. McCollum outside to the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas on the roll. Really hard to convince somebody to get in front of that.
The pass to Ayton. Back to Simons. Rebounded by McCollum. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Ayton. No good from Valanciunas.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Throw good. Simon. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Trailblazers leading by 8. Brogdon looking it over. Ayton in the corner. The tray. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's McCollum, taken away by Williams. Here's Thibault, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Thibault's got 4 this quarter. Pelicans trail by 10. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Up top, Valanciunas. He's covered by Ayton. Valanciunas passes to Williamson. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Bounce pass, Simon. Back to Ayton. Pass to Simons. From downtown. That shot off. The Pelican shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Simons. 16 points for him. Passes it to Ayton. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. This will be his third free throw shot of the game. That free throw good from Brogdon.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
McCollum against Simons. McCollum dishes to Valanciunas. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Zion Williamson.
And the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
McCollum against Simons. Brogdon outside. Back to Simons. Shoots. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Valanciunas finds Williamson. Shoots over Simons. That misses off the backboard.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now, here's Brogdon. Left side, Williams. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Drains the three-pointer. Thibault's got 7 points here in this quarter.
There's a lot of people who are very curious about Ayton and the total package he is. Nice pass there.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a one-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player for the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, it's never easy going up against the top team in the West. But if they're able to come away with the win, it's going to be a huge confidence booster.
And that one misses.
We talk a lot about guys and the obstacles that they overcome. Williamson has faced many setbacks, but still staying committed to the game.
And he's good on the second. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside Williams. Now here's Simons. He's defended by Alvarado. Thibault finds Walker. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pelicans trail by 13. And the pass to Ingram. Count it. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And right now, efficient as Brandon Ingram is just torching the defense.
Now, here's Sharp. He's covered by Ingram. Pass to Simons. There's the triple. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now, here's Simons. Guarded closer. Williams kicks to Thibault. Walker the pass to Simons. Portland moving the ball around. Williams. Shot clock at 4, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing by 13. Here's Zeller. The shot comes out. Good tee by Williams. Portland has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Thibault, the pass to Sharp. Zeller grabs the board. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharpe, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
He's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute inside Zion. Just a monster. He could go over or through opposition.
Now, here's Simons. He's defended by Alvarado. Feigl for three. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ingram outside. Zeller setting the pick for Ingram. 7-foot shot. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Cody Zeller.
And he has the right partner, Ingram, creating the offense in the pick and roll, and that's a nice read.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Simons. The kick out to Walker. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Zeller's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Just 3 on the clock. No good on that one. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Portland out in front. They're up by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Portland leading by 9. We've got Walker. Brogdon out there with Henderson. Then it's Williams. And it's Sharpe in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Henderson for 3. Alvarado grabs the board.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And it's McCollum in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. And for Portland, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Sharpe to the paint. Makes it off the glass. And 11 points for Walker.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
McCollum passes to Jones. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 5 here tonight. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And here's Henderson. Brogdon outside. Here's Sharpe. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 11. Alvarado passes to Jones. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Williams with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Henderson against Jones. Henderson looking it over. Williams finds Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark for the 4th time this game. He is 7 for 11 now. It's McCollum on the wing. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, it's Brogdon. That 3 off the mark.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Throw good. McCollum And Portland making a change here. Eibel's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Trey Murphy's checked in for Herbert Jones. Pelicans trail by 10.
Here's CJ.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Pass to Williamson. Back to Alvarado. Zeller, a screen on Henderson. And the Pelicans miss again. Trailblazers leading by 10. Passes it to Sharp. The three. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got assist number 8 now on the night. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. McCollum with a screen on Henderson. Back to McCollum. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Alvarado. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Pelicans trail by 13. McCollum dishes to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Alvarado. Fires for 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Thibault. And here's Sharp. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Now, he's an aggressive player. Sharp will force defenders into situations where you have to foul him.
Rounds checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Alvarado. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Trailblazers on D. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Henderson outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
First one falls for him.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Here's Alvarado. Zeller, a screen on Henderson. Alvarado. And the Pelicans miss again.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Ogden the pass to Henderson. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Sharp. Knocks down the 3 ball. Sharp's got 12 now in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 20. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Well, many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple years.
Williamson right side. Down low. And Zeller kicks to Williamson. Good on the triple.
The rare Zion three, when it goes in, you just take it. It's like found money in the couch.
Here's Henderson. Brogdon outside. Williams has a screen for Brogdon. Back to Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Thibault. From the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Portland. Henderson with a screen on McCollum. Henderson outside. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Henderson. And the Trailblazers lead by 17. The Pelicans shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
McCollum against Brogdon. Stolen by McCollum. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. He feeds it to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, he's a great shooter who can just make plays for others. McCollum with a nice assist that time.
Now here's Henderson. He's defended by Alvarado. Henderson passes to Brogdon. Now here's Sharp. Passes it to Thibault. And stolen by Williamson. And now the Pelicans on the break. Misses from short range.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Brogdon's got a strong handle, not a quick dribbler or a shifty dribbler, but a strong handle, and busts in there with a nice move.
Williamson outside. To the inside. Zeller. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back. 5 to shoot. Williamson from long range. Rebound by Williams. Portland leading by 15. Brogdon outside. Now the pass to Williams. Thibault for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Zeller scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Portland. So for the Trailblazers, Ayton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Grant comes in for Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Simons in for Henderson. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Nance comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Jose Alvarado. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Pass to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Ingram. Nance outside. New Orleans moving it around. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the basket by McCollum.
Got to be impressed with how competitive McCollum is. Love watching him take charge like this.
Simons against McCollum. Stolen by McCollum. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's all you.
Inside. And Nance kicks to McCollum. Off target from outside.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Pelicans trail by 13. Ingram outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Grant. Ingram passes to McCollum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Portland's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Simons with the ball. Here's the feed to Williams. And no good that time. Nance with some nice D. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 17-7 run. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Brogdon. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Ingram.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Now, here's Simon. Here's Brogdon. Count it. Brogdon's got 14 points now in the second half.
Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
Ingram right side. Tries again. Rejected by Brogdon. And they'll keep possession.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break for the defense.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Cuts off the pass. Basket counts. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're in front by 6. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Williams. Here's Simons. Brogdon outside. Good on the three-point shot. Brogdon's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Valanciunas with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Ingram. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Brogdon the pass to Grant. Simons on the wing. Back to Grant. A kick out to Simons. And the three off target.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Passes it to Brogdon. They double-team Brogdon. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
And so here is New Orleans. 9-point game. Stolen by Brogdon. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good from Grant. And here's New Orleans now.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Brogdon outside. And so it's Portland winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Malcolm, big shots in the fourth quarter. How do you get the confidence to knock those down?
I shoot those shots every single day. I work extremely hard. I have a great coach that puts the ball in my hand. He trusts me. My teammates trust me. They get me open. My bigs set great screens. Man, it's a perfect situation.
And you finished the job, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Malcolm Brogdon.